The new album is called Long Live Love, and I believe that's the missing ingredient when it comes to trying to talk to the world about God, or from what the world sees about God, is that everything is missing this ingredient of love. That it is very difficult to love people that are not always lovable when you are not reminded that you yourself have been loved even at your worst. God loves us when our life stinks and when our breath stinks. And if he can love us like that, then we can at least be able to take that gratefulness and appreciation and try to step out of our cocoon and our bubble and love people when they're not the most lovable, because we ourselves have been loved. If there were 3 keys that I would try to implement into another person's life that have been some things that have been a blessing in my career, the prominent one would be, it's not about me. It's not about me. To be able to live Christ-centered and to live other-centered is a paradigmatic shift that we have to make as human beings, because by nature we're selfish. But when we can live for the betterment of our brother and for the glory of God, then we'll be able to see God be able to use us more, because he knows he'll be able to get the glory, and the glory won't be traded in for self-glory. Second thing is that I've learned that's very important is that God loves me, but he don't need me. That I don't stop the show. That God can use a rock to be able to get the glory out of. God can use a homeless man on the corner to big him up, and make his name great, straight off the rip. And the third thing I would probably say is hard work is the secret ingredient to faith, because faith without works is dead. And so it can't be passive work. It still has to be hard work. And so good old-fashioned, not waiting for nobody to help you get help, and not waiting to be coddled, and not waiting for the first class tickets, not waiting for somebody to grab your luggage, but you getting in there getting gully. On my way here to Chicago, 1:00 this morning, we turned in the rental car, and we paid for a service that the rental car is supposed to be able to take you to the airport and drop you off. But by the time we got there, they said there was nobody else there that could do it. So in the middle of the night, we loading off all of the luggage, and then loading on all the luggage to one of the vans that's got 1 billion people in it. And so we got back, because we were on the road for 2 weeks. And it's like, I ain't got no assistant out there. I ain't got no security. I ain't got none of that, It's just me, my road guy, and the female videographer. And so, I'm not going to have her doing it. And so me and my mans, 1:00 this morning, we got luggage after luggage, product after product, because it's still a grind. Every album is my first album.